for a little weights practice. Off to a rocky start. First time I opened my box since coming back from New Mexico, and my tacky spilt a little bit. Fortunately, I keep it wrapped in bubble wrap and then inside of another box so it didn't get on any of my stuff, but it sucks to spill some of that because it costs money. It's like liquid gold. Anyway, gonna do some heavyweight and then some lightweight. Probably not gonna take a ton of reps of either. My legs are still a little bit fatigued from yesterday's squats, but not so much that I don't think I can get some good work in. So as you see, I'm starting here with some pendulum swings and then some cast and drops. Only gonna do a few of those. Work my way into a cast and throw, and then take a few good reps of some full throws. And I won't go hard, aiming for, just about 80% effort, maybe getting them out to about 35 feet roughly, if I even measure. And just kind of keep the intensity low, but the technique, the idea is the technique is smooth and relatively effortless. Throwing on grass today. Normal spot I would like to throw on pavement or concrete more, especially when the grass is, as you can see, still a bit brown and dead from the winter. This grass hasn't recovered yet from our winter up here, and I'd rather throw on concrete just to have the more consistent ground. Dead brown grass is a little bit slippery and inconsistent, and when I'm throwing, I value the consistency of repeatable footwork more than I value being out on the grass as if I was in a games. There is some value to that, no doubt at all about that. But if you've got solid footwork and good balance, the ground on games day is less of a factor for you. If you're kind of landing off balance, and trying to drive into the ground before the weight comes around in the orbit ready for you to do that, then yeah, you're gonna slip and slide all over the place. But if you've got your timing and your technique down and your balance down, everybody's throwing on the same ground, so it's gonna affect everybody equally. But your technique should be ironed in to be able to throw on almost anything. So that's why you see me throwing off of pavement and concrete a lot. But today I'm out here. My normal spot is people over there using the area, and I don't want to impede on them. So I'm just doing it out here. Adapt and overcome. I'm not going to say that my favorite drill is the cast and throw, but there's definitely some value to it. Particularly if you have a tendency to try to, after the cast, to kind of rush the next part of the throw, and that weight is still kind of far behind you, and you feel like you're pulling on it in order to move through the trig. That's a really good tool to teach you to wait until the weight comes past its low point and starts moving more forward, and you can actually use the weight to propel you and pull you through the trig all the way to the front. So it teaches a little patience, I guess. At least it does for me. That's what I get the most out of the drill. So try it out and see if it helps your throw. If it does, that's awesome. If it doesn't, well, figure out what it is, where you're struggling. Pulling too late, pulling too early. You're letting the weight kind of yoink you around the whole thing. You kind of have to, play your game a little bit.
Not a clue what the fuck happened on that. I got real dancey feet. That ain't good. But it went high, which is kind of a thing I've been trying to incorporate lately. Get a little bit more vertical on my orbit. Utilize, a good takeoff trajectory in order to give it more hang time so it flies a little further. So that wasn't all bad, but I did feel like my feet were kind of gummed up a little bit, if you will. Might be just because it's a little fatigue in the legs, to be honest. Nice day out here. I like it. Moving on to lightweight now. Averaging looks like around 37 to 39 feet on the heavyweight. Okay, take it again. Smooth technique versus just throwing all the speed and all the power into it. So I'll take that for now. Same concept with the lightweight. I can skip some of the warm-up stuff that I do. I don't really need to do a lot of the timing drills unless things aren't going well. Then I need to backtrack and go back and do some broken down drills. I'm just gonna take some full throws. Like I said, legs are feeling the fatigue from yesterday a little bit still. Knees are a little achy when I land and twist on them. So I will do the thing. 3 to 5 good throws with the lightweight. See where that ends up at. I've got the tape measure stretched. It's at about 80 feet where the body of the tape measure is out there. So be able to get some good idea of where I'm at right now. All right. So there it is. That's today's session. Went okay. Didn't, coming into it, not the best. A little rusty after a little bit of break from coming back from New Mexico. And my legs were a little fatigued. I've bitched about that like 4 times in this video already. So you get it. My friggin' legs are fucking fatigued. There's a lesson in there somewhere. And I can talk about that in a different video later. But all things considered, a good weights practice. I had some good positions. I tweaked a couple of things and just ironed it in, right? Just getting the reps, doing the thing that I know what I'm supposed to be doing. So if there's anything that y'all could take away from this, it's to be patient. We don't rip the weight out of its orbit throughout the throw multiple times. If you do that, you're going to have a bad time. You're going to be all over the place. You're going to be inconsistent in your footwork. These things are, even the light 28 pound or 14 pound, if you're ladies, isn't the lightest thing in the world. You can't rip this thing out of its orbit, or you're just not going to throw it as far, bottom line. So my throws today were fine. Had a few over 73 to 75, and most of them were above 66 to 68, just estimating based on where the divot was, and I didn't truly stretch the tape, but good estimation. That's not bad. I'm a 75-foot thrower any day of the week. I'm a 80-foot thrower, plus if I can put it all together, my best is 78 or 79 feet. So throwing 73 feet on a throw that was, by all accounts, a very slow throw should tell you something. Be slow, be patient, be deliberate. You're going to refine your technique, and you're going to throw far eventually once you can put it all together. You can't go from crawling to running. You need to walk a little bit first. So if there's anything y'all take away from that, it's that. So that's all I got for today. Hopefully you gained something from the video. If not, I don't know. Go watch somebody else, I guess. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop something in the comments, or reach out to me directly, either on here or at my Instagram or Facebook. Send me a message, send me a video. If you want me to look and review something, I'll do my best to maybe break down your throw and give you a couple of tips for success. All right, until the next video, guys. Should be putting them out a lot more regularly now, because I am getting out more regularly. Out here throwing, out in the field, beautiful Alaska sunshine. All right, until the next one, later.